Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. If you guys want to smash that like button, we'll go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So Bitcoin on the 4 hour, you can see we're having a little bit of a pullback at the moment. Let's just see what we are looking at top to bottom, so we can actually put this move so far in context. So yeah, we're only really looking at like just over 13%. So we're not even at a 15% retracement here. So nothing to see here, guys. Really, I think if we actually go over to the CME, you can see we have a gap all the way down to well, about 29,500. So we could be, not that gaps always have to be filled. As you can see, this one didn't. Not that gaps have to be filled, but sometimes they do get filled, don't they? And we're getting quite close to this one. So are we going to come down to sub 30k, close this gap, and then continue upwards? We shall have to see. But at the moment, as you guys know, we are looking for a 40% retracement at some point from some level at some point in time. So that would currently, from this level, bring us down to round about 20k ish. Just over 20k. So yeah, that is a sort of move that at some point we are going to get in this trend. I know some people don't think that's going to happen because they have that, because they just have that it's different this time mentality, which everyone always has until they realize it's not different this time. But yeah, so we will see what happens there. But at the moment, though, Bitcoin is looking fine here. I mean, we had this consolidation here. We've broken above, and if we come back to around this level and get supported here, it's still very bullish for the trend. We could just end up forming just a sideways consolidation within a large range between 30 to 35k up here, or we could start to put in a top and start to make some moves to the downside. Maybe we don't get 40% on this occasion. Maybe we'll only get down to about this 23 to 24k region. We shall have to see, but interesting times because we have had a very big move in Bitcoin, and we haven't had any sort of real retracement. So we gotta keep an eye on that. So the chart of the day, the chart that you guys know, that I is the most important chart to me, is this Ethereum Bitcoin. So as you can see, when we had this move, when we had this green candle, I remember talking about how this candle was epic. We hadn't really seen much like this candle anytime recently, and what a move it was. We pulled all the way back. I was talking about how this looked bearish. I mean, it looked bearish. I don't necessarily believe in double bottoms, but I mean, they are a thing. They do happen sometimes, but usually speaking, when you get back to an all-time low, you're going to make new all-time lows. Same with double tops. When you get to an all-time high, you're usually going to keep going to new all-time highs. Obviously, occasionally, you do stop at that point and then turn back around. And I mean, like I said, this candle here was absolutely epic at the time. And this is just insane. I mean, this is just an insane move. We can put it in context here, though. We can put it onto a daily, and zoom out a bit, so you can kind of see, what it is. But I mean, even here, you can see the the crazy nature in the context of even of this daily chart for a while. So at the moment, we are playing a game. For me, in my mind, of can we regain this channel? Can we regain this channel, holding this channel, and start to trade back up to the top of this channel? The main point for me for that is to hold above this level here. So this is a very important level, and I may just adjust the thickness of this line just so we can see that. Yeah, this is the thickest line now we've got here. Maybe that's too thick, but hey, we'll leave it how it is for the time being. We've got to get trading. Well, we haven't got to, but if we get trading above here, then I think we're back in this. We're established back in this channel, in this long-term channel, and then we can be looking to basically target the top of the channel, and then ultimately the bottom of the channel and just trade in this range again. But we are not at that at the moment. We are currently being rejected. But look, we've moved quite far, quite quick. We're obviously going to get some sort of rejection on the way. Nothing moves up in a straight line. Although don't tell that to the Bitcoin hodlers because they think it does. Yeah, we are looking we are looking at trying to do some good things. We've got a lot of momentum in this move anyway. We look at the USD pairing also. Obviously we're on a daily 9 here, so we've got to be aware of what that could mean for the trend on the 4 hour. If we look at the 4 hour, yeah, nothing really TD wise on the 4 hour, but yeah, on the daily you can see we're on a daily 9. But what all we really want to show you guys is that we had this target the other day. We did accelerate into the 4 hour 9. And then we just continued onwards and upwards. This level was the target, and as you can see, we have currently back tested basically that exact top target level. So if you put this level across here, so this is a level. If we hold here, get supported here, we've relatively got a relatively solid base. A relatively firm base here for onwards and upwards, and in Ethereum, if I can straighten this line up, for onwards and upwards, but obviously this has to hold. Yeah, these are the targets that we actually drew in from a while back. If we scroll over, if I get them in for you, show you where they're coming from. These are targets we drew in because we needed new targets. So realistically, at the moment we are gunning for this level here, providing we hold this level here, hold this candle here on the daily. We are looking at about well, we'll just call it 1250, and then we're looking at 1600. So yeah, Ethereum is looking good. Obviously, we could have a resumption in the everyone only wants to buy Bitcoin trend, but we'll see. We shall see. Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, getting absolutely hammered. As soon as we lost this trend line, well, we had a pretty severe acceleration to the downside. So you can see that trend line was important. It was important. We got very extended away from it. Came back down and then took it out and continued lower. So I mean, the next real level for this is here. Take out this level, and then I think we will be probably in for another good, well, I would say another decent move down to potentially this trend line will be the next target. So far as where we're going to go longer run, this could be the end of alt season. Basically, this could be where we bounce. And then continue upwards. So we'd have to watch that. But if we do break back into here, I mean, then we're back into this level. But if I had to guess, and this is just a pure guess, not that we even necessarily going to get this low, but I would think if we got this low, that would probably be a major bounce, and we may even then see just continuation on that bounce to new highs. But that is a long way off. It doesn't necessarily have to play out that way, and we'll just have to watch that price action in real time. DXY, obviously traditional markets are open with their light trading volume. DXY basically on its lows. So I mean, this is obviously looking well. When I put 20 play plus, maybe even 30k. I mean, this just shows you what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin always moves further when you think. Always surprises you. On here, I mean, clearly we're above 30k now. We're not even down here. We were above 20k down before we weren't even down here. So what will we be when DXY gets down here? Who knows? Silver, silver looking good as well. Silver, I'm sure, is going to hit $30 now pretty soon, on the basis that Bitcoin has now hit 30k, and I've lost that bet. But in to be honest though, like the guy had the bet. Well, he knows I pretty much won the bet at this point when we got here. It was just a technicality that we didn't touch it, but I was correct with what I was saying. And he just got incredibly lucky. So well done, well done. You need a bit of luck sometimes, don't you? Gold as well here. Gold making a nice move as well. So yeah, everything looking good. I mean, basically, we're just probably getting UBI in America, aren't we? I mean, realistically, that's what looks like is going on here. Stocks looking good, pumping as well. Yeah, so everything looking good. Anything else you wanted to look at here? No. So yeah, back over to here. Let's look at those stochastics. I suspect some of the larger time frames are now starting to looking like they maybe want to come down. So yeah, 4-hour diving. Obviously with the move. 10-hour. Just waiting for this to load. 10 hours coming down and has lost his trend line now, so this could definitely get us some momentum to the downside. This could be coming for a test of the lows now. 12-hour hasn't though. So we have a 12-hour. Well, basically, if 12-hour gets back into this purple zone, we will probably be seeing sub 30. We'll probably be. I would guess. We'll be seeing back towards that 24k Bitcoin. And daily, I mean, daily's looking good, but like I said, it's starting to look like it could come down. I mean, to be honest, these aren't looking too bad. These larger time frames. All we've really had is at the moment in Bitcoin is just well, not even a 15% move off the highs. And all we've really done is just back test the last major consolidation level. So no alarm bells yet. No alarm bells as of yet. But obviously losing this 30k region, that would look like a medium-term top is put in here. So we're going to have to then have a medium-term downtrend and wait until we find a medium-term bottom. And my guesses would be 20. We'll just call it 24k, but 23 to 24k. Or 20k, or we can call it like 20 to 21k. So we'd be looking at one of these levels to potentially bounce. My favourite one being obviously this one here though, because it's just a greater level of consolidation here, and you can see we never really back tested down here at all after breaking out, not properly, and also this is the 40% retrace that people don't think is going to happen. So let's bear all that in mind. Going forwards. But like I said, that can all just we can just bounce here. We've not really had a major pullback. Yeah, we could just bounce here, continue upwards, make our way to like 38k, around 40k, and then make some decisions up there. So that is it, guys. Thanks for listening. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Was obviously good to see Ethereum do its thing. It was, I don't know about any of you guys, but it was getting slightly annoying, all these inverted commas Bitcoin maps and maximalists, they just basically were just seeing that Bitcoin was going up and up and up, and alts were, and all they really are is just FOMO people that just think, oh, well, this trend's never going to end, alts are dead, and that's it, and they just miss the whole fact that things don't go up in a straight line forever, and altcoins more than likely weren't dead. So there we go. Especially Ethereum, because Ethereum is way more useful than Bitcoin. Until we get smart contracts on Bitcoin, Ethereum is infinitely more useful than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just a store of value so far as people consider it as a store of value. Ethereum is like the world computer that actually does stuff, has a real use case, other than just people believing, like with Bitcoin, people just believing it's the store of value. And whilst ever they believe that, that is fine. But Ethereum is not just built on beliefs or anything. Ethereum is built on the fact it actually does something. It actually works. And there you go. So there we go, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.